1963. 10 forgotten songs from 1963 that deserve to be heard again.
Everybody's talking about a new way of walking. Do you want to lose?
When people think of the greatest songs of 1963, the same few classics usually come to mind. But what about the chart-topping hits that time forgot? Many of today's songs reached no. 1 sold millions of copies and were once heard everywhere. Yet now, they're rarely remembered. Let's count down 10 forgotten songs from 1963 that deserve to be heard again.
Sally, don't you go downtown.
Number 10. Sally Go Round the Roses, the Jaynettes.
Go downtown. No, don't you go downtown.
At number 10 is Sally Go Round the Roses by the Jaynettes, released in 1963. This mysterious girl group recording sounded unlike almost anything else on the radio. Its echo-filled production, haunting vocals, and dreamlike atmosphere created an almost hypnotic listening experience. The song climbed all the way to No. 2 on the Billboard Hot 100, becoming one of the biggest surprises of the year. Yet despite that success, the Jaynettes never managed another major hit, making this one of the era's most fascinating one-hit wonders.
Sally, baby, cry. Let your hair hang.
Even today, listeners continue debating the meaning of its unusual lyrics. Was it about heartbreak, hidden emotions, or something entirely different? The mystery has kept fans talking for decades. If you've never heard it, you'll quickly understand why this forgotten classic still feels unique more than 60 years later. Number 9. Deep Purple, Nino Tempo and April Stevens. Coming in at number 9 is Deep Purple by brother and sister duo Nino Tempo and April Stevens. Originally written decades earlier, this romantic ballad found new life in 1963 with its gentle orchestration and beautiful vocal harmony. The recording became a huge commercial success, reaching No. 1 on the Billboard Hot 100 and even won the Grammy Award for Record of the Year.
And as long as my heart will beat.
Despite those incredible achievements, the song is rarely included in discussions about the defining hits of the early 60s. Its smooth, elegant sound perfectly captured an era when traditional pop still held its place alongside the rapidly growing rock and roll movement. It's a reminder that quiet songs can sometimes leave the deepest emotional impact. Number 8. Mockingbird, Inez and Charlie Fox. At number 8 is Mockingbird by Inez and Charlie Fox. Built around playful call and response vocals, the song blended rhythm and blues with infectious energy that made it impossible not to smile. It climbed into the top 10 and introduced millions of listeners to the chemistry between the talented brother and sister duo. Unlike many polished studio recordings of the time, Mockingbird felt spontaneous and full of life, almost like a joyful performance happening right in front of you. Although later cover versions became more famous, many fans still believe the original recording remains the most exciting. Sometimes the first version really is the best. Number 7. Washington Square, The Village Stompers. At number 7 is the instrumental hit Washington Square by the Village Stompers. Without relying on lyrics, this cheerful melody became one of 1963's biggest surprises, reaching the top 10 and receiving heavy radio airplay. Its catchy combination of folk influences, jazz rhythms, and Dixieland-style brass gave it a fresh sound that stood out from the rock records dominating the charts. Instrumental hits were becoming increasingly rare, making this success even more impressive. Today, it's an enjoyable reminder that a memorable tune doesn't always need words to tell a story. One listen, and you'll probably find yourself humming it for the rest of the day. Number 6. Walk Right In. The Rooftop Singers.
Walk right in, sit right down, Daddy let you.
Halfway through our countdown is Walk Right In by the Rooftop Singers. Originally written back in the 1920s, this folk revival version introduced the song to an entirely new generation. Powered by energetic acoustic guitars and warm harmonies, it reached No. 1 on the Billboard Hot 100 during the height of America's folk music boom.
Everybody's talking about a new way of walking. Do you want to move?
Its simple, welcoming sound reflected the optimistic spirit of the early 1960s before musical tastes began changing dramatically. Although it was once one of the biggest songs in America, it's rarely heard outside oldies radio today. That's unfortunate, because its timeless charm hasn't aged at all. Number 5. Can't Get Used to Losing You, Andy Williams.
Can't get used to losing you no matter what I try to do.
At number 5 is Can't Get Used to Losing You by Andy Williams. Known for his smooth voice and effortless style, Williams transformed this heartbreaking song into one of the year's biggest adult pop successes. It reached No. 2 on the Billboard Hot 100 and became one of his signature recordings.
Since you're gone, it happens every day.
The arrangement is gentle, but the lyrics reveal the painful struggle of trying to move on after losing someone you love. Years later, the song found new audiences through television, films, and cover versions, proving that great songwriting never truly goes out of style. It's emotional without being dramatic, and that's exactly why it still works today. Number 4. Fingertips Part 2. Little Stevie Wonder. Number 4 belongs to Fingertips Part 2 by Little Stevie Wonder. Recorded live when Stevie Wonder was only 13 years old, the performance captured an energy that few studio recordings could match. The single shot all the way to No. 1, making Stevie one of the youngest artists ever to top the Billboard chart. His harmonica playing, enthusiastic vocals, and interaction with the audience made listeners feel like they were sitting in the front row. Looking back now, it's incredible to realize this was only the beginning of one of music's greatest careers. Every legend has a starting point, and this unforgettable live performance was Stevie's. Number 3. If You Want to Be Happy, Jimmy Soul.
If you wanna make it happen for the rest of your life, you have to make a break give up.
Taking the third spot is If You Want to Be Happy by Jimmy Soul. Few songs from 1963 generated as much discussion as this humorous novelty hit. The upbeat melody helped it race to No. 1, but its playful lyrics have remained controversial ever since. Some listeners hear it as harmless comedy.
Never make a break give up for your wife, so for my personal fault.
Others believe it hasn't aged particularly well by today's standards. No matter which side you take, there's no denying that audiences loved it in 1963. More than 60 years later, people are still debating the song, which may be the strongest sign that it has never really been forgotten. Number 2. Sugar Shack, Jimmy Gilmer and the Fireballs.
There's this cute little girlie, she's a working there.
At number 2 is Sugar Shack by Jimmy Gilmer and the Fireballs. This cheerful tune became the biggest-selling single in America during 1963, spending an incredible 5 consecutive weeks at No. 1. Its catchy melody, light-hearted lyrics, and distinctive organ sound made it one of the year's defining pop records.
Make that girl love me when I put on some trash. You can...
Despite its enormous popularity at the time, the song gradually disappeared from modern playlists as musical trends shifted toward the British invasion. That's a shame because Sugar Shack perfectly captures the fun, carefree spirit of early 60s pop. It's impossible not to smile while listening to it. Number 1. It's All Right, The Impressions.
When nights are long, when you move.
Taking the number 1 spot is It's All Right by The Impressions. Written by Curtis Mayfield, the song blended gospel, soul, and rhythm and blues into a message of hope and optimism that still feels uplifting today. It became one of the group's biggest hits and helped establish Mayfield as one of the most influential songwriters of his generation.
You got soul, and everybody knows that it's...
Although music historians continue praising its importance, the song doesn't receive nearly as much attention from casual listeners as many other classics from the decade. That's exactly why it deserves the top spot. If you're searching for one forgotten song from 1963 to rediscover today, this might be the perfect place to start. So, those were 10 forgotten songs from 1963 that deserve to be heard again. Now it's your turn. Which song do you think has been unfairly forgotten? Or is there another hidden gem from 1963 that should have made this list? Let us know in the comments, because chances are, someone else's forgotten favorite could become your next great discovery. If you enjoyed this trip back to 1963, don't forget to like the video, subscribe, and join us for more forgotten hits from music's greatest decades.